Yo, what's going on, gamers? Welcome to Draft Degenerates. You're here with me, Raz, coach of the Morenci Morpicos, and we're also here with my beautiful, excellent co-host, Toby.
Hello.
That's Toby. This week, today, whatever, we are here with our first, second, whatever,
One of them.
non-max, one of them, one of our first two non-max interviews from the UDL Luxray division. Today we're here with Charles, coach of the Scorch gang. What up, Charles?
Hey, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good.
Good,
What's
good.
up?
We're doing good too. So yeah, we just wanted to get you in here, get your thoughts on some stuff. You know, regular interview type bullshit.
Yeah.
Um,
Bet.
so so first and foremost, um, I don't think anybody's confused about you having a draft that is just off the walls insane. Um, I th the question that everybody has on their minds is how? And don't say because they didn't ban Cresselia. Obviously they didn't ban Cresselia. Ask that talking point
Yes,
how.
yes.
What goes on in your brain?
uh,
Yeah,
so yeah,
let's hear this draft process.
yeah. Well, my gosh, sorry, stutter. So my draft process was pretty much uh trying to find value in the tiers, and I saw I was third pick, so I'm like, okay, great. I looked into tier one specifically, and I was like, okay, the two best Pokemon, in my opinion, I mean it's subjective, were Cresselia and then Tornadus T.
Mhm.
And I was like, okay, well I'm confirmed to get one of them. And I ended up getting Cresselia, and it's super versatile, and I love it.
Mhm.
But yeah, uh, so I pretty much just built a core with that, which is where the Zoroark and the Mienshao come from. But
Right.
then when it got back to me at the point, I saw that I could get Tornadus, so I'm like, okay, bet.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then by the time I got Silvally, I think that was 8 Pokemon. That was my eighth pick. I was like, wow, I love this team. So like, I just drafted a Firewater Grass at the end, and that's kind of how it happened.
Yeah.
All right. I respect it. Did
Clearly
anything
worked out very well.
it clearly went very well. Did you have any like picks originally that you were gonna pick and then ended up not doing it or they got picked before you could get to them or anything like that?
Yeah, I'd say the only snipe I can remember. I remember I was gonna get Talonflame instead of Tornadus,
Okay.
but I'm not upset with Tornadus.
Oh no,
I'll take it.
for sure.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
That was pretty much the only snipe.
I feel it. All right.
And it turned out pretty well for you.
I think it did pretty well, personally. It looks pretty good to me. Um, for the uninitiated, tell us a little bit like what this team's gonna do, what you think you're gonna pull off with this team. Obviously, don't reveal all your super secret techs and things like that, but what's good about this team in your opinion?
Well, I think it's got good cores. For example, like it has good cores and good synergy. So like look at the Marowak, for example. Like not only is that going to be a really strong pairing next to like Tornadus with obvious things like Lightning Rod and just spamming Earthquake when it's flying, but it also pairs nicely with a Cresselia and a potential Trick Room slow mode and support like that. I mean that's
Sure.
just one example, but like yeah, I think it's got nice type cores. I think Zoroark's going to be crazy fun to just gimmick people with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. It's just pretty simple stuff. I mean, it's got follow me shenanigans. Like, yeah.
I see it putting in work for sure.
So speaking of Zoroark, I've seen you run Ally Switch on a few various Mons in the past, which is notorious for being the mind game move. I would be willing to say that Zoroark is the mind game Mon. And so feel free to toot your own horn a little bit here with a trickster mon like Zoroark. Do you think you're smarter than all of your opponents? And to the capacity where you can successfully pull the wool over their eyes enough to pull a game off of them.
Uh, I mean, The answer to that is maybe. I mean, I don't know how much smarter I am than everyone else. I'll be honest. But yeah, I think I'm just not gonna be. I don't want to like get too crazy with it. Like, obviously, I'm gonna have the trick capabilities, but at the end of the day, I have to play it like what it is, and it's a frail, fast, hard hitting dark type, no
Yeah,
matter what form it's in.
true.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, I'm not gonna like blatantly try to outsmart people. I don't think. But I
Fair.
might. Who knows?
I mean, you
I think
can't
you can
say
do it.
no to mind games. You can't say no.
Gotta just let it be out there.
Charles, if you had to pick among all of the coaches in your Luxray division, I would like to know who are you most excited about fighting and maybe who you're most dreading fighting this season or both. Just let us know. Raz would really like to know.
Hmm. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I always enjoy playing against people who I know well, who are my friends. So I do, in that regard, look forward to playing Raz because I know Raz pretty well. We have some history.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's just fun playing against friends because it's low pressure. Because like if you win,
Yeah,
it feels good, but if they win, it's like, oh, okay, well, good, you know.
there you go.
And then as for like, uh, I guess another good one would be like probably Sasori because he did beat me in GLDL. We gotta get that run back.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think I'm equally looking forward to playing everyone though. I don't think I haven't played a lot of people in this league, so it'd be good to get some new experiences.
Good guy Charles with the politically correct answer.
Gotta,
Yeah.
Um,
uh,
so a few days ago, weeks ago, whatever, in GLDL, Toxic asked this really cool question of the day about like ranking yourself in all these various aspects of Draft League. And Dan came in, ranked himself like a 10 on four things. And people were like, and he said, I'm not concerned about false modesty. I'm concerned about telling the truth. And so I want you to go into this question with the same thought process. So far, the only PR, the one PRs that have come out, and if I had to guess, probably any PRs that will come out afterwards, have your team ranked at number one. Do you agree? And also, well, I don't really have to say why because we already talked about that. Do you think you have the best team?
Hmm. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't really looked into the other teams super in depth. I didn't get to tune
yeah,
into the power rankings that were streamed. So I haven't really seen a lot of the teams super in depth. Yeah, but if it's not top one, I think it definitely is a top three team at the very least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel very confident in like how it's built. I just gotta perform with it.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I think it's gonna be a really fun team to build with.
Yeah,
I
totally.
I agree. I think it just comes down to at this point just building and piloting it. Like this looks like you have every tool necessary to succeed here.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I dig it. I personally very much so dig it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But that brings us to another question. Playoffs. Is that in the cards for you? Do you think playoffs is a thing we're going to see? Are we going to see Charles step up to the plate in playoffs in UDL this season? Or is Charles going to flounder his team this season? Let us know.
Oh man. Uh I'll make playoffs just for you. I'll make playoffs.
There you go. There you go. Absolutely.
Yeah. Gotta get them results in.
Yep. So I think you have a really good shot at playoffs. Personally, and I think most people would agree with me.
Yeah.
Um, how what do you think your odds are of taking the whole thing? Like you talked about not having a ton of experience against a lot of people in this league, which is fair. But like considering what you've seen, how do you feel about your chances going into it? I guess is a better question.
Mm. That's a hard question.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah, I mean, I think I think I have a decent shot. Like I don't see why I wouldn't. I mean, I think that I've played good results in the past. I've made finals and MDL, was invited to PDPL, so like people are confident in my abilities, and with that, I'd say I'm pretty confident in mine that I think I could be a serious contender for a potential championship. But you never know, and that's kind of the fun of it.
Yeah.
Is that who knows? Like I could be, but I also could just make it to playoffs and get out round one.
Yeah.
Well, I think making it to playoffs regardless is an achievement, as someone who's
Right.
never done so. So,
Toby, this is your season, I believe.
we'll see
There you
about
go, man.
this. This ain't about me. But no, I want to see you step up to the plate in the playoffs. I want to see you make it. Do you think now? This is just a purely hypothetical question, not based on anything Raz told me in his interview. But do you think if you faced Raz in playoffs, you would just instantly win against him?
You can say yes, Charles. It's okay. I've come to terms with it.
And I guess I could also ask you the same thing about Sasori. What do you think about that?
Oh man, no, I can't say I'll instantly win against either of them. Nah.
Okay. All right.
As much as I would like to say, like, yeah, I'm gonna destroy you, but I think it's unfair to judge that whenever like we really don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's fair. I just figured I'd ask because Raz Raspberry, aka champion of last season, said if I face Charles, I lose.
Listen, there's a VOD that would support my claim. Charles, I agree with what Charles is saying, but there's a video where it's like, I kind of get where he's coming from,
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. I would also like to ask what your opinion is on Sasori is making some bold claims in Luxray Division this season that Blossom is going to be the kill leader. He's going to bring it every single week. Nothing is ever going to stop Blossom. Raz has answered that with Cramorant. Do you see Blossom being a huge issue for you?
For my team.
For your team.
I mean, well, I have Tornadus, which
yeah.
I mean, I think that's a decent matchup.
Yeah.
Hey man, I mean, Blossom could pop off. I mean, if Blossom pops off, go for it. Like, good for that thing. But I'm also not against the idea of KOing it with Marowak with a Fire Punch. So.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You gotta crush Saso's dreams.
Yeah.
And Lord knows he'll complain about it, but I'm kidding.
Saso, you're going all the way. We believe in you.
I believe in you, Saso, even though you never got back to me with your interview time.
Brutal.
But anything else you want to ask our lovely guest C-Rad here, Raz?
Yeah. I've been meaning to ask you this for a while, actually, and some people might think this is an embarrassing question, but I gotta know.
Okay.
Who's the character in your profile picture?
Oh, okay. The character in my profile picture is Ignatz Victor from Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Ah.
Okay. Yep. And
I played that game. And I didn't know who it was.
Hey, I didn't know.
No, he's my boy. I saw him and I was like, yeah, same energy. Like, let's go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of thought it was just like, oh, he like spiritually connects with that character or something, or it looks like him in anime form.
I absolutely spiritually connect with that character.
Yeah. And now after seeing you on camera for the first time, I can agree.
Yeah.
No, I respect it. I'm not gonna be that guy who goes anime profile picture, but
anime profile pictures are goated.
No, that's yeah. You have an opinion. You get
stand by it.
Yeah. I mean, you got Waluigi, but
Waluigi pick.
The Waluigi pick.
Shout out to Waluigi.
Shout out to Waluigi with a rose, even.
Should have put him.
he has his own victory animation in that new Mario soccer game. So I mean, and he goes hard with that victory animation. My man. Charles, we have not. Well, I guess you're technically the first non-max coach we're interviewing other than Raz, but we didn't really touch on this with Raz. Um, you know, the other division, Arcanine division, is a auction division, right?
Yes.
So, and I don't know how much of that you followed, but you saw a little bit of the
Yeah.
craziness, I'm sure.
Oh,
What, in your opinion, does auction seem like to you?
I mean, if you want the blunt answer here, it seems like a shit show.
I agree.
There you go.
Oh my god. Gold Chris for 5 points. What the heck?
Yep, absolutely.
You know what? I mean, hey, why not?
Yeah.
Hey,
While we're on the subject, I think it's cool. I think it's fun. I think if you're going into a league that is designed to be highly competitive, maybe that's not the way to go.
right.
Yeah, no.
Just hypothetical.
Like as
So,
a gimmick
yeah.
league, I think it's really a cool idea. But like, yeah,
Yeah.
I would not go high level.
Yeah, as like a gimmicky thing, sure. But as a hypothetical thing, if a owner of a premier draft league were to come up to you and say, "Hey, Charles, I was thinking about doing an auction for the next season of this high-level, best of the best league," what do you think about that?
I think that's a terrible idea.
All right, thank
know
you.
what, Charles?
I would tell a said owner of a premier draft league that that's a very bad idea, and yeah, that's all I would say.
All right. All right.
Charles, one last question, I think, before unless Toby has anything else to ask.
No, I
Um,
think we're good.
where can people find you? Not in
Oh,
real
man.
life. Holy shit.
No, well,
Plug
hold on.
Yeah, let me just
Hold
put
on.
my address down. No, I have a
Let's
party.
not
Dox
DDoS him.
yourself.
Let's not dox him.
Let's go to
No.
the bars. Okay.
Twitch, YouTube, social media, all that business.
Oh man. I don't really stay much on that social media. Not with Pokemon at all. And obviously I have personals.
Hmm.
I
Well,
mean,
don't
yeah.
plug your personals, please.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, plug your
mean-
YouTube. I mean, we'll link
Yeah.
it in the description.
We'll link your YouTube and stuff, but like, where can we find you on YouTube?
YouTube. Let's see. I think it's C-Rad. I think my name's just C-Rad on YouTube. Yeah. Like I said, I don't really keep up with that much, but like, I mean, if it's worth anything, I also have an Instagram page that's very inactive, and I have clarinet stuff on there.
There you go. Hey. He does it all, ladies. He plays Pokemon, he plays clarinet, and he'll play with your heart.
Listen,
Ooh.
his clarinet is sick.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard it before. Ooh.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Very good.
Very good.
Anyway,
right.
folks, thanks for tuning in. Charles, thanks for showing up and talking and hanging out and all that stuff. Great to have you here. So that's gonna be it for us for this interview. I've been Raz, Toby has been Toby, and we will see you guys in the next one, whenever that may be. Peace out.